All right, how's it going? It's Tuesday, June 14th. I believe that's the day. Tuesday, June 14th, and I'm about to go on a nice ride. It's a lovely day. It's going to be mid to low 70s today, very low humidity. So a little bit of northwest wind, but should be a really nice day for a ride. I want to show you what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for about a 65 or 70 mile ride. Now for me that's quite a long ride. That's going to take me closer to 5 hours really. So it's a big chunk of my day. And one thing when I'm going on a longer ride like this, I don't do it that often, so I'm not that well tuned at it. But what I want to do is I want to make sure I have, first of all, when I plan the route, I make sure that I have at least one or two locations where I know I can get food and water when I need to. About midway, or maybe even like one third of the way and then 2/3 of the way. So either one stop or two stops or something like that. So I make sure I plan a route where I don't get stuck in a situation without nutrition, because that's pretty important. But I want to show you what I bring with me. So I've got everything that I'm going to put onto the bike right here. So let's go through it real quick. So I've got 2 water bottles. I always ride with 2 water bottles. Those I have started this season. I've started filling those with Gatorade instead of just water. I find that the electrolytes do help with muscle fatigue. I've got a little plastic baggie for if it rains. It's not going to rain today, but if it rains, I also have cash. So cash for the store. I've got a little bit. Here's my nutrition that I bring with me. I bring a Cliff Bar, a Blueberry Crisp. I bring a box of raisins, and I bring a bag with dates and apricots. Those both are good glucose and potassium and a little bit of sodium as well. And then I always wear a watch, and I always wear my road ID. And then I have my phone, and I have my bike computer. That's going to go on the front rack. And then today, because I'm going long, I'm actually going to bring my super old MP3 player, separate from the phone. It's got just a bunch of old music on it. I'm going to actually probably listen to music today. I don't generally have earphones in when I ride, and I don't really recommend it. But I don't know. I just sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. For today, it's just going to be a straight up ride, not going for huge performance, just really trying to keep a good tempo on the road, keep a good average speed. Not a ton of climbing. It's mostly just paved, straight route. It's all paved, but it's mostly just state routes, and hopefully the road should be in good shape, and it just should be a fun ride. And I'm gonna put all this stuff that I just showed you. All that stuff is gonna go either into my little top tube bag. I'm giving this bag a second chance. I've used it a couple times. I didn't love it, but I'm gonna give it another chance today. I've been using a fanny pack, which I love, but I'm going to rest the fanny pack today and give this option another chance to see how I redid the fastening, and it feels like it's a little more secure now. And then everything else that's not in there is going to be in my jersey pockets. So that's the deal for today. 43.5 miles in. I just stopped a few minutes ago for a gas station restroom break and get a little bit of food. This is East Sidney Lake Dam. I actually never drive by this all the time, but I've never stopped here. So it's an actual dam. That's the release. There's the water release. You can see it just down there. And then there's a huge, well, recreational camping area that's probably not that busy quite yet because it's not kids' summer yet. School's still in session, but it looks pretty cool down there. Alright, so I'm 54 miles in, and I'm gonna go up this road right here called Case Hill. I've never been up it. It's really steep, like 10+% the whole way. It's gonna really hurt. but the road looks like it's smooth at the moment. It's gonna pitch up right through these trees and I'm gonna about die.